Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to my channel again. I know, 2 videos in one day. How absolutely nuts is that? Um, this is a house, once again, if you guys watched my last video, you guys know that I am on a bit of a streak, but if you haven't, this is not a home renovation tour. This is actually a build of my very own. This is a realistic Virginia model home. Once again, I based this build off of a real house tour that I watched on YouTube, which I'm gonna go ahead and link in the description below for y'all to check out. Now this house has several additions that were not realistic at all not realistic, but not on the actual house at all. So I'm going to take you through those first, and then I will take you through the rest of the house. This is sort of the sales office, if you will. This is the, what would you call this? Yeah, it was the real estate sales office because this house is a model home. But this is something that I added that I'm really happy that I did, because I actually built this for I built this for a specific family, and so they wanted to keep that real estate office as an office, so I went ahead and added a detached 2-car garage here, and then there's this ladder here, and when you go up this ladder, whoa, apologies, you are actually led into this little room up here, which can be used for anything. If you have like crystal creations, or if you have a specific hobby that you like to do, or if there's particular hobbies that you want to do, you can absolutely do that. Now, just like the other house that I toured today, actually technically houses that I toured today, all of these houses are unfurnished. So you are absolutely free to put your own spin on these houses. I personally really enjoy when people do that because it's just so cool. If you guys do decide to download this house on the gallery, right now it's on the second 64 by 64 Windenburg lot, which I was today years old when I realized that Windenburg had, 2 64 by 64s. I discovered that like 6 months ago, and I had been building in The Sims and playing The Sims for years. Now, as we go into the house, you're going to notice, if you did your homework and you watched the actual house tour, which is not a requirement, but if you did, you'll notice this porch is quite a bit wider, and that's because this was actually a request for someone, and they wanted a wraparound porch. It's someone that I'm very close with, so I don't do public building requests, although if that is something that you want me to do, because I know a lot of builders that will take requests, but they don't exactly think about realism or gameplay the way that I do. I'm autistic, so I'm incredibly meticulous when it comes to realism and also the ability to gameplay in houses. If you guys have a specific type of build, let me know what lot size you'd want it, how many bedrooms you'd want. If you have a house tour floor plan, that'd be really helpful. But if you have like bedroom requirements, or especially pack requirements, because I have all the packs and not everyone does, so I would select specific packs that you would have, and then I would go ahead and build from there. Now, this house does have a deck. The deck is okay sized in the real house, but to accommodate the sunroom, I actually went ahead and made the deck bigger, actually because the person requested that the deck be bigger. And then there's actually a pool down here, which was also a request by said person. And so now we're go ahead and come down here. I went too low. As you can see, I even did a different foundation on this deck. It's definitely built to be like an actual deck. And then there's the pool, which has a diving board. And again, just like the other house that I uploaded, except that other house doesn't have a tree house. I actually need to fix that. Regardless, what was I saying? Oh, yes. This house does definitely have some differences on the exterior as far as what it looks like in real life versus what it looks like in The Sims. But when you get in the interior, I think you're going to be really surprised. A lot of people who build realistic Sims houses, because I have seen them do it, a lot of them use their own floor plans, but I've actually seen some builders, I'm not going to name any names because what I'm about to say is actually kind of derogatory, but a lot of them, they don't really take care of what the actual floor plan really honestly looks like. And so what ends up happening is that you get rooms with weird measurements or rooms that aren't supposed to be there. This is definitely the kind of house where you know that attention to detail was put in to make sure that this floor plan was exactly how it was supposed to be. And I definitely took care. I spent, much like my other house, if you guys want to know kind of my process for things, I spent quite a bit of time with measurements of this to make sure that it is just right in terms of what it would be able to fit. I actually had a really big mistake with this house and thought that certain rooms were a lot bigger than they were, and it caused some weirdness with the measurements. But then I was able to fix that, and the result was just a much better house with a much better design, and it turned out really, really great. This house definitely screams 90s to early 2000s to me in terms of its floor plan. And yet the coolest thing to me, because I'm not a person that really likes the grays or the moderns or the neutrals, and that's kind of funny because I live in an apartment that has all that, but I didn't really have a choice in that matter because where else were we going to live, right? But I'm not really a person that likes the grays or the moderns or the neutrals. A house just like this, in real life, because I built this from a real life house, as I've been saying all this tour, was actually built as a new construction home in February 2022 in West Virginia, which is just amazing to me. And I'm really, really happy. We seem to be getting away from the age of, like, not to cause any controversy with what I'm going to call this, but the age of sad beige. You know what I mean? And I'm really, really happy. I'm hoping that we can move back into more warmer, more colorful creations in homes, because I really like older, homier family houses. I just think there's something really special to them. There's that old fridge that I used in the 1970s house that I just showed. I really like using that fridge. It's a really great space. I also really love this floor plan. This is another thing that I'm not going to go down here because right now it's just basically like a little room in this basement. But the person who wanted this house requested a basement to be able to kind of do their own extra things in. Because honestly, a house like this needs, even if it remains just unfinished, a house like this needs an unfinished basement. And so I was very happy to fulfill that request because I love doing basements. And then across from this, we have the home office, which actually I think in the real house is green. But I just went ahead and put this green wallpaper because, I don't know, I really like green. Beautiful midnight green. I absolutely love it. It's from Base Game. I have actually used it in another house and I love it. This is a downstairs bathroom for this house. Unfortunately, as in the other house where you've got a bathtub situation like this, it is not functional because of the way the door on the bathtub opens, but if you have a double sliding glass door, and you have a shower from Island Living or Snowy Escape, you can make a sliding door walk-in shower, which is really going to help make that functional. This plaid wallpaper is actual wallpaper that is in the house. It's a much darker color. It's not this pink, but this is the closest color match I could honestly find. But it's just amazing. I really, really like it. Now, in here we actually have what is supposed to be the garage, but what it is actually is the real estate sales office. But this person who requested this was going to use this as their home office, and so I went ahead and just kept it like this, and it is marvelous. Now, the one thing obviously that I couldn't do was make it the same level as the ground, like the garage, and that's just because obviously you can't join a flat platform into a house with a foundation. I really wish you could, but that's a grump at The Sims for another day. There's enough people, honestly, that are really upset with The Sims 4 right now. And honestly, I really do like the game. I know there are lots of people who do not like this game, but I'm a rare minority, unfortunately, at this point. I do love this game a lot, and I love to build in it. I think it has the best graphics of any of the Sims games, of any life simulation game, honestly. I don't even think Life by You, or, what's the other one that's coming out? Oh, well, Paralives obviously has its own style, so I'm not gonna criticize it. But, Life by You, or Enzoi, or Viva Land, I don't think is gonna be able to match the graphics of The Sims 4. And I kind of griped last tour about the lack of sort of attention to detail when it comes to how natural light works in this game. But honestly, all gripes aside, I really do love this game. I think it is absolutely marvelous to be able to have a game like this where people can just literally bring their own life in. There's so many customizations now. We have pronouns in the game, which I think it is the first life simulation game to incorporate pronouns, which for me, obviously this isn't for everybody, and I actually know there are some people that watch this channel that are going to disagree with me on this topic, but I'm really big on how important representation can be, especially for someone who may not necessarily have the greatest life or the ability to represent themselves in real life, to be able to come into a life simulation game and represent it themselves. Now, the owner of this house has 3 kids, and so there are 3 bedrooms for 3 kids. This would be the bedroom for the oldest daughter. It's got a closet. These closets, by the way, are from Get Together. And then you come in here and it has this bathroom, which is actually functional. Uses this growing together shower, which I wasn't sure how I was going to feel about it. I thought it was way too modern when it first came out. But I really am fond of it, honestly. Now, coming out of here, this is definitely different than it is in the actual house. And that's because I kind of messed up on the width of certain measurements of the house, and that was like totally 100% my fault. Each thing should have been one wider than it was, and I suppose I could go back and fix it. In fact, it might bug my autistic little brain so much that I might just do that at some point, but it's not something I'm thinking of fixing at this moment. But because of that, the floor plan for the bathroom had to be just slightly changed. This is the second bedroom, which would be, these are pretty much matching. One is a little smaller than the other. So this is for one of the sons of the house. All these are just neutral colors right now. And then if you come out of here and then you turn around, we have the other bedroom for the, we have the other bedroom, which there's several ways that this can be configured. This could be shared by 2 kids, and then the other bedroom could be like a guest bedroom, the one with the bathroom in it. It just has, this house has got so many configurations to it. I really, really like how like configurable this floor plan is. And truly, that's how it is in the real house too, when you watch the real house. First of all, we're going to go into this room, which could honestly be a 4th bedroom. Like, if you wanted a guest bedroom, in the real house, it's about this size, so you could realistically probably fit a bed in here and make a guest bedroom, but realistically, in the real house and in this house, you could probably just use this for storage or maybe as like a secondary little playroom. But there is a playroom, just you wait. There's a linen closet there, And then this door leads you into the laundry room. And what a laundry room it is. I absolutely love this laundry room. It makes me happy. It's got a sink in it. It's got 2 washers and dryers. It's a very lovely space, and I very much enjoy it. Now, let's go ahead and come over here. We have the upstairs bonus loft situation, which is just absolutely marvelous. This can be used for so many different things. And then if you come over here, we have a little room here. Is this archway centered? I don't think it is. It totally is. Wait, yes, it's centered. But anyway, there's this other little room that's off the bonus room that could be used as like second office, maybe a homework space, maybe more storage. You never know. You could close this off, maybe make it, probably not a bedroom, but you could make this whole entire thing like an in-law suite if you needed to. There's just so many things you could do with this particular house, and that's why I absolutely love it. Again, here's our entryway, and then we're going to go this way so I can show you the primary bedroom. So here it is in all its glory. Like I said, this house does have a smaller footprint, but honestly, there is just so much you can do with a smaller footprint. And I absolutely love it. I really do. I absolutely love this house. Alrighty, so, this is the bathroom. First of all, my fiance calls these bent doors, and they're so cute. This is a little linen closet for the bathroom, and then we have a little sink. There's actually supposed to be a little makeup vanity right here, but because of the space of the bathroom, it wouldn't be realistic to put one in here anyway. But this is what that looks like. You've got a corner soaking tub, a one-person shower right there. You've got a little kind of angled wall situation going on, and then we have our toilet area. So y'all, that is the tour of the realistic Virginia house. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It makes my heart very happy to be able to build realistic houses and bring them to you. If you guys enjoyed this video, please, please, please like it and share it. I'm trying to get Sims 4 videos off the ground. And you guys liking and sharing this video will really, really, really help me out tremendously. So, while I go ahead and try not to phase through the trees as we get us out of here, I'm going to show you all of the different time of day views of this lovely house, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, y'all!